Now, Chrisean said give Blue 24 hours. And Jaidyn said, and in 24 hours, nobody will care. Well, here I am.
3 days later.
And I'm still flabbergasted at this situation. Child, this was a plot twist. Whole time, Blueface was giving us clues in his music. You know, blues clues.
9 out of 10, I done hit your DM. My favorite motherfucker.
Bravo! You wasn't listening to the lyrics wondering who Blueface was talking about? I mean, who else got a baby mama?
Dead home, you know I hit your bitch, you keep dropping the weed. Dead home.
How many times did you drop the weed, Bravo? How many times did you drop the weed? So Bravo posted to his story. Every L I took, I deserved. I was either too friendly or too comfortable. Child, sound like Sadie got her lick back. Child, Sadie done got her lick back. I'm proud of old Sadie. I know that's right, girl. Get your lick back. What Puffy say? Take that, take that. But, Bravo, was you trying to defy gravity and turn a hoe into a housewife? Or did you slip up and get a stripper pregnant? Because obviously you be hitting them walls raw. You was more than just friendly and comfortable. You was bringing crack around 2 crackheads. Silly rabbit. Whole time you part of the lick, my boy. You was a means to an end. The plug to the boss. If you a worker or a runner, you don't bring your round the boss. Shoot, Jaidyn probably was cracking your girl like crab legs too, cause they real quiet. Trust and believe, it's some unknown dirt, but you gonna have to look underneath they fingernails, cause that's the only place you gonna find it, cause they keeping it between themselves. Now, Jaidyn, I know you going through a lot right now. Your baby daddy in jail, he been having hoes, he been playing in your face, and folks been trying to tell you. But I heard you done joined the Bitter Baby Mama Club, and Carlissa is your leader? Child, Auntie say Chrisean has changed and surrounded herself around positive people. And you have Carlissa.
Let me break this down for y'all. 1, the difference between Jaidyn and Chrisean is growth. Growth is the big difference. See, Chrisean has taken this opportunity and this time to surround herself with positive people with positive energy, whether it be her godparents or whoever it is. She's surrounded by positive people, positive women, positive parents, whereas Jaidyn is surrounded herself with the Bitter Baby Mama Club. Her mama bitter, her mother, her ex-mother-in-law bitter. She surrounded herself with the Bitter Baby Mama Club. Her responses are a reflection of the people that she's around. So let's debunk this shit. First of all, you are bothered. You're bothered as fuck. You're bothered that he chose her and not you. You're bothered. And everything that you post reflects that. Everything that you post reflects that you're bothered. Let's start there. Why are you bothered? You bothered because she has gotten to a place where the only dragging y'all can do of her is dragging that was previous, past tense. And you went on interviews, talked about her child, your sorry ass grandmammy get on here daily and talk about her child. But you're not bothered. You're bothered because the person that you surrounding yourself with is giving you no other option to be bothered. See, when you have not gotten to a place where you know how to separate yourself from negative energy to take the opportunity to heal, you're gonna be stuck there. Where you are right now is where you will be when he comes home. Stuck with bitterness, stuck with animosity, stuck with hate. You gonna be stuck because you will not separate yourself from the people that's keeping you stuck. She got a noose around your neck and you don't even realize it. She got a noose around your neck and you don't even realize it. And every time she's not getting her way, she's pulling that noose tighter and tighter till you hang yourself. And then you're the one was on here talking about you ain't accepting no calls. Now you mad that he don't call. Like, make it make sense. Like, I'm just trying to figure out why you keep letting her entice you and promote you to do and say stupid stuff. Like, take 5 seconds before you respond and think about the stuff that you finna say. You try to convince us that you not bothered. Baby, you bothered. You bothered. I get the alerts every time you tweet. Oh, you bothered as fuck. And then when you wake up and realize that she's using you to get to him and making you just look bitter. Like, you look bitter. You asked her a question. You mad that she responded as a wife. You asked her a question from a negative place, and you mad that she responded as a wife. Her response was very demure. It was very grown. It was very, I'm such a lady. It was very, I'm not where I was a year ago. It was very, I sat down and I had an opportunity to grow up. It was very much all of that. Whereas your responses are very much, my feelings is hurt. I can't believe he chose her. And now you have just showed all of us why he chose her. Why he chose her. We all now know why he chose her. He chose her because you're comfortable with staying where you are. You comfortable with being stuck in negativity. You comfortable without growing. You like a dead flower. You refuse to grow. And you comfortable being a dead flower. You comfortable. You like the plant that I moved to my new house that died because my grandson knocked it over and I didn't put it in the sun fast enough. And so like half the leaves is gone and the other half is, yeah, that's you. You can't, like, baby, if you do not elevate from where you are right now, you're going to be right here. And he's never going to, you have already made it to a point where he's never going to look at you the same. And for his trifling ass, stupid ass mammy that's okay and comfortable with a broad getting on here telling the world that your son is a deadbeat. Because when I read not paying child support, that reads deadbeat. Like, let's not act like he didn't put you in a better position before he left. He put you in a position to be able to maintain before he left. When he first left, before he got married, you was on here talking about some, now that he gone, I gotta work. Okay, so work. But for you to sit up there and say that man is a deadbeat and ain't giving you no child support, you are weird. You're bitter and it's hurting. You the type of female that'll run down to the child support office because he chose somebody else. You will run down to the child support office because he chose somebody else. That's very childish and it's very stupid. And I don't know. It's beyond weird. It's stupid. I don't know why you have chosen the path that you on, but you need to surround yourself with some positive people. Cause doing what your kid's grandmama is doing, still attacking John after all of these years, she's still attacking her baby daddy because he just got married. Y'all like peanut butter and jelly. Y'all go together. Y'all like peanut butter and jelly. Y'all go together. You baby. You got to do better. You got to do better. And I'm sorry. I'm apologizing to you that you don't have no positive people in your life. Like, you got to find somebody positive, baby, because the people that's guiding you, they are part of the Bitter Baby Mama Club too. And then you taking guidance from somebody that didn't know who her oldest child's father was for 4 years. Come on, man. Like, the people that you choosing to take advice from they're beneath you. They're beneath you. And you know who else they're definitely beneath? They're definitely beneath Chrisean. Because Chrisean has chosen to take advice from grown folks, whereas you have chosen to take advice from somebody that is still stuck. That's stuck. Their way of thinking. She is traumatized. She is fucked up. She's traumatized, and y'all are trauma bonding. Y'all, like, girl, if you don't find you somebody positive, you need to, here, let me tell you how to start. Cut all them friends off. All them friends you had, they not going where you going. If you want to stay where you at, keep them. But if you trying to get to the next level, you got to cut all them friends off. You got to learn how to be by yourself. And then you need to find you some friends that's sitting in a room talking about things that's going to get you to the next level, not staying where you at. Don't get complacent. Because your kids' grandmama, she complacent. She complacent. She's comfortable with mediocre. She's comfortable with mediocre, and you cannot be mad at Chrisean because she's not comfortable with mediocre. Like the bottom line is, you were John's season. You were his season. That season is over. You was his season. That season has expired. You prepared him. It's like you played house and dressed him up and prepared him for who he's destined to be. But you're not the person that he's destined to be that with. Don't waste no more of your time sitting around waiting on that nigga to get right. Because he's not going to get right for you. Even if he leave Chrisean right now today, it's still not going to be you. It wasn't you before her. It's not going to be you after her. It's time to move around. Like, find you some happiness. Because you deserve to be happy. And for you to take offense to her response because she told you to go find you some happiness, girl, you worse off than I thought you was. And here it has been all this time. I have been telling people to give you grace, let you go through it. You don't get no more grace because, yeah, this is insane. You gonna have to grow, and you not never gonna grow with Carlissa on your team. Like, it's like she coaching a losing team. She's coaching a losing team. And like, you mad, like, sometimes you gotta get traded, baby. She's coaching a losing team. And you mad that Chrisean got it out the mud and figured a way how to stay out the mud, where you just don't mind getting your feet dirty every now and again. That part, like, it's not. And you not never gonna find your soulmate, whether it's a girl or a boy, getting on this here internet still bitter about your baby daddy. Like, it's over with. He chose somebody else. And even if it's not Chrisean, he didn't choose you. He did not choose you. He's never chosen you. Every time he disrespected you, he wasn't choosing you. Dudes be having a bag. It start this little. It's called, what can I get away with? What can I get away with? And every time you let him disrespect you or devalue you, that bag get bigger and bigger. So now that bag has exploded. Shit is falling out the bottom. And his mama standing around telling you to put the bottom back together. No, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't got to get on here and try to convince us that you not miserable or bitter, because we don't believe you. You need to start telling yourself that. But then again, stop lying to yourself. It's okay to be hurt, but don't sit there. Don't stay there. Don't stay there. It's okay to be hurt, but don't stay there. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. When I sat up there and read them messages, I was like, I said I'm not giving her no more grace, but at the end of the day, my heart goes out to her because she really don't have nobody giving her guidance. she don't got no guidance, man. Like, this is crazy. I just, at what point do her mother step in and pull her to the side and be like, that bitch is not your, like, when you broke up with him, you broke up with her. All you gotta do is make sure that your kids have a healthy relationship with her. It is your job to protect your kids as the mother, because their father is not here to protect them. So if you feel like letting your kids go over there is not a healthy relationship, stop letting them go over there. So when she told you to find a better babysitter, you didn't like the messenger, but don't miss the message. Because the message wasn't wrong. Because that woman is exploiting your kids on this social media, asking questions like, they should think that their dad is on a vacation on an island somewhere. Can't come back. At college, he went away to college. To know he's behind the wall, like, this is traumatizing. Y'all are just, like, it's time to break the cycle, man. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Jovan should think that his dad is on vacation. He should not think that his dad is in jail. And even if he does know that his dad is in jail, why do we got to keep reminding him that his dad is in jail? And then why are you allowing her? Why are you allowing her to remind him in front of the world? Like, why? Why are you allowing her to remind your kids in front of the world? That's, like, it's weird. It's weird. And I'm starting to think that you're allowing it because you weren't properly parented. So at this point, I'm blaming your mama. Because your mama should have taught you. Your mama should have taught you. Your mama should have taught you. Because this shit right here, this is not it. This is not it. And your son is still young enough and your daughter is still young enough to not have to, they can forget about this and move on. But if you keep letting this go on like this, you see how Carlissa is fucked up and on the internet, leaving her dad at the goddamn courthouse, dogging her mama, dragging her sisters. Your kids are going to do the exact same thing if you don't make a change right now. If you don't make a change right now. Because Carlissa believed that Octavia ain't her sister because we don't got the same mama and the same daddy. She called it half sisters. We don't have no half sisters. We got all sisters and brothers. You allowing that girl to manipulate your kids, it's not going to work out the way you want it to work out. You're going to look back if you ever grow up and try to figure out how you got here. And I hope that somebody records this video and reminds you 10 years from now how you got here. Because this is how you got here. This is how you got here. You allowing a bitter bitch to give you advice. Like, no. No, it's your job to investigate her life. If her life ain't together, if her shit ain't all the way together, you should not be taking advice from her. That's like taking advice from your broke friends. If your friends is broke, how could they tell you how to get a bigger bag if they don't got a bag at all? Like, come on, man. How can somebody who is not a good parent tell you how to be a good parent? How can somebody who is not a good wife tell you how to be a good wife? How can somebody that ain't a good baby mama teach you how to be a baby mama? Like, you listening to the wrong people. You listening to the wrong people. That shit don't make no sense. She do not have your best interest at heart. Why? First of all, why wouldn't she want y'all to properly co-parent? Like, there's nothing, like, I can sit down with my kid's dad and whatever female they with. I can sit down with them. We can sit in the same room, laugh and joke. Hell, me and my son's dad and his new wife went on vacation to Florida for his 13th birthday. They're welcome in my home. Like, I don't understand why you're listening to a miserable bitch that's trying to separate your kids. Because your kids are going to grow up and realize that that's their brother every time they get around their daddy. And then they're going to look at you different. They're going to look at you different. And they're not going to look at Carlissa different. They're going to look at you different. You allowing her to destroy your legacy, man. Is that what you want to stand on for the rest of your life? I'm sorry, I need to read these comments. Like, I rant over that. That was like, yes, listening to a miserable bitch. I think it was the child support shit that broke me, because at the end of the day, like, if you want some child support, go sell that G-Wagon and use that as child support. Go sell the G-Wagon and get you a Honda Accord. Yeah, that's child support right there. He made sure that you and your kids had a nice home to live in and a nice car to ride around in before he went to jail. You wrecked it. He fixed it. Come on, man. I don't think this is about child support. I think this is about him not wanting to be with you. This don't got nothing to do with child support. It don't got nothing. Yes, sell the G-Wagon. Sell the G-Wagon. You can't afford it because you got to pay for your kids' school, daycare, whatever. Baby, that car is worth a lot right now. Sell it and get you something that you can drive around that you can afford. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Title pawn that bitch. I don't give a damn what you do. But don't get on here talking about some child support like he just left y'all for dead. Child support. Sound to me that you mad that he ain't calling that phone no more because you got a kick out of not answering it. And now he said, all right, you don't want to answer? I ain't finna call. It wasn't until he stopped calling. See, she's mad that he's not responding the way that she wants him to. He's not responding. He has said, okay, you want to keep being on the bullshit? Okay, you want to go on social media and tell the world that you ain't taking my calls? How about I don't call that motherfucker no more? Here go the funny thing though, y'all. She didn't just meet Blue. She knew exactly how he was going to respond. She knew exactly how he was going to respond. And guess who else knew how he was going to respond? His mammy. His mammy knew how he was going to respond. So you let his mammy set you up. You know him. You didn't just meet this man. You've been knowing this man since you was, 15? You knew how he was going to respond. You knew he wasn't going to keep chasing you. You knew he wasn't. You thought that you was going to use them kids as a pawn. And it didn't work out for you. But guess who else it didn't work out for? It didn't work out for your kid's grandmammy neither. When she thought she was going to use the kids as a pawn. Didn't work out for her either. Like, it's just weird behavior. Like, it's not even weird. It's stupid. It's childish. And you got a sorry excuse for a grandmammy sitting over there with her big 52-year-old ass, about to be 53, and don't know no better. Like, girl, you listening to the wrong people. You listening to the wrong people. And now because your relationship with John has been destroyed, you're going to try to destroy the relationship with his son? That's crazy. That's crazy. And you could tell she don't rock with you because, let me ask you a question real quick. When her, Callie, and Carter went on their family vacation, where was your invite? If y'all a family, and if you think that she rock with you and you and her daughter don't get along, baby, that's not true. She don't rock with you. She's using you to get under John's skin. She's using you. She's using you to have a relationship with the kids right now because she know that when he come home, he finna put a stop to that. Like, come on, man. You gotta wake up. Get out your feelings. Get out your, emotions make you cry sometime, baby. But god damn, do you gotta respond with everything emotionally? Like, you have to start using your brain and not your heart. Because right here, this is not it. You gotta use your brain. Stop using your heart. You can't parent from the heart. You can't be an adult from the heart. You have to be an adult from your brain. You have to be. I'm convinced that you was responding drunk last night. I'm convinced that you was responding drunk last night. You picked up the bottle, poured you a shot, and got on here and responded. And then you gonna say, can nobody pay you enough money to read all that? Girl, you read it all. You read every last line. You read every last line. You read it all. You read it all. You read every last line. Your responses let us know you read every last line. Your responses let us know that you read every last line. Jazz, I said when I stopped this bus, I said, listen, I had to get the kids to their field trip safely, but baby, the whole time I was calming myself down because I didn't want to get on here and get to call them bitches and hoes. But because I don't think she deserved that. I think that she really needs somebody positive in her circle. And you know, guys, I'm gonna be real with y'all and say I'm trying to figure out who else is advising her. Carlissa can't be the only advice that she getting. She can't be the only advice that she getting. It can't be. Yeah, she definitely reading it again right now. Her drunk ass friends, them is not her friends, y'all. Them is not her friends. Them is not her friends. None of my friends would have allowed me to get on social media and make a fool of myself. None of my friends would have allowed me to get on social media and argue with somebody that just like dropped jewels on me. Like at the end of the day, she don't gotta like Chrisean, but I know she read that message. And one person, because I know it's a Chrisean hater or two in here. I promise I ain't gonna block you right now. Tell me one negative thing that she said to her. One thing that was wrong or negative in that statement, in that 2-page letter she wrote her. Tell me one negative thing or one wrong thing that she said to her in that 2-page letter. And then the only thing that Carlissa trifling ass could get on here and say is something about the babysitter. I don't know. Yes, everything that she said represented growth. Everything that she said represented growth. How far she has come. And you know what? I'm not even going to get up here. I don't know where this filter came from, y'all. I think it's automatically set on my phone. But I'm not even going to get on here and say that it's all growth, just growth. I'm going to say that she got positive people standing behind her. She got women with wisdom or men with wisdom that's giving her the gift of gab. They're giving her game. They're teaching her something and she's learning from it. She's not letting it go in one ear and out the other. Why? Because she wants change. She wants change. She wants change. Oh, I think we got one. Wait a minute.
Girl, go ahead on and top your 2 cents. I know you got something to say.
Make a psycho, make a traffic psycho.